Welcome to Budget Beauty, where I help you look flawless for less. Welcome back, and a very special welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen, and this is Budget Beauty. We do everything beauty on a budget, and that includes, dun dun dun, empties. These are my October empties, and we have a lot of them. I am always so happy when I have a full basket of products that I've used up. This is makeup, skincare, body care, anything beauty related that I used up the month before. So I finished all of this in October, and like I said, I couldn't be happier. I have quite an extensive makeup and skincare collection, so the more I use up, the better. So if you're excited to see my October empties, give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, turn your bell on, because I upload lots and lots of new videos every single week. I will be giving you speed reviews of the products. They will all be linked in the description box. So if you're interested in purchasing anything that I emptied, I will have it linked down below for you. Click the link, buy the product, super simple. I'll also link my favorite beauty subscription boxes, all of the makeup that I'm wearing in today's video if you would like to recreate this look, links, discounts to my favorite indie brands, and come follow me on TikTok for a little bit more beauty on a budget. So let's go through my October empties. So this full basket is everything I used up in the month of October. Again, I'm going to give you speed reviews, let you know what I thought of the product, would I repurchase, would I not repurchase, did I love it, did I hate it? Let's jump in. I actually finished this today. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Love this setting spray. One of my all-time favorites. I really feel like it locks my makeup in all day. I mean, all day long. I love this. I've already repurchased it. I have a huge one in my closet. I also finished up this today. This is a setting powder in translucent from Half Caked in Star Bright. I liked this powder. I do not like the component. So it actually opens up, and then what there was in here was a sifter so that the powder would sift out into the lid or into this part. The problem for me is when it sits in here, I can't get it out with my puff that I use to apply powder. So I actually took the stopper out, and then what I did is just emptied the powder into the lid. So I didn't love the component of this. I've never tried the brand Half Caked, but the powder was really nice. I liked it, and I definitely would repurchase this again. Some skincare from the brand Touch and Soul. This is the Pretty Filter Waterful Glow Cream. This is actually the second one of these that I've finished. First of all, I love the smell. It's very fresh skincare-y, if that makes sense. And I really like this product. I've figured out that for morning moisturizer, I like more of a water cream than a thick emollient cream. At night, I want something thick and juicy, but in the morning, I really like a water cream, and I love this. It adds a beautiful glow to the skin. It sits beautifully under makeup. I'm actually sad that I'm out of the two that I had, and I will be repurchasing. I did a sheet mask the other night because I really need to get better about doing sheet masks, and this is from the brand MediHeal. And this is the NMF Intensive Hydrating Mask. I really like this. I felt like it really added the hydration that it says it does into my skin. And like I said, I have a lot of masks. I went through my stash and organized them and thought, you need to start doing a face mask a couple times a week. So hopefully you'll see more empties in the future, but I really liked this one. So it looks like I have 3 pairs of lashes. So first are these ones right here. I can't remember what brand this is. It's a girl on YouTube. I don't even know if she's on YouTube anymore, but she has her own lash brand. And I bought these a long time ago. I actually like them, but they're pretty pricey. So I probably wouldn't repurchase. These I love. These are from the Dollar Tree. These are the Ione brand. If you can find these, highly recommend. These are honestly my favorite lash. And then from Aloha Lashes, I have the, what are these? These are the Put the Pedal to the Metal lashes. I also really like these. These came in my Lashy-Box subscription. So I no longer subscribe to Lashy-Box. I'm trying to get through all my lashes, but as soon as I'm through them, I will resubscribe. But I actually enjoyed all of these lashes. I have a hair mask from called Perfect Repair. I don't know what this brand is. Oh, Nature Lab. Nature Lab Perfect Repair Treatment Mask. This was okay. It's not my all-time favorite hair mask in the world. It came in a subscription box. I used it up. I will say that it definitely served its purpose as a mask by really adding in the hydration. I don't know the price of this, but there's other brands of hair masks that I like better. So I'm going to say this is not a repurchase for me. Now this I've had for literally 1,000 years, and I found it in my skincare drawer and said, you need to use this up. This is from It Cosmetics. It's the Confidence in a Neck Cream. Now I love this. It smells like oranges. I finally finished this. So I purchased this after I lost a lot of weight because I have that little chicken skin on my neck and I wanted to give it a try. Now I know that you can't really firm loose skin. You have to have surgery for that. But I thought that this might add a little bit of hydration and firmness. I think it worked pretty well. I really like the smell of it. I used it every single night. I would probably repurchase this. What I'm going to try in the meantime is just using my moisturizer on my neck, just bringing it all the way down my neck and onto my décolleté. And if I find that this little area, this little turkey neck area from weight loss gets worse, I'll repurchase the neck cream. We have finished up hair care. This was nice to finish these up. This is the Good Vibes shampoo and conditioner from the brand Beach Waver. Now these came in my AIA beauty bundle, which I was thinking about them today. I don't think they're a thing anymore. I know that they paused boxes back in the summer, said they'd be back in July, said they'd be back in September, said they'd be back in October. I haven't seen them. They haven't charged me. They haven't sent me a box. So I'm wondering if they're no more, which is a little bit of a bummer because I actually did like that subscription box. And that's where I got the shampoo and conditioner from. I liked this. Is it something I would repurchase? Probably not. I just have better shampoos and conditioners in my opinion. And again, this is from the brand Beach Waver. Now this I will absolutely repurchase. I love, love, love this. This is from Drunk Elephant and this is the Brotini Power Peptide Resurfacing Serum. I love the component of this and I love this resurfacing serum. It gives me retinol vibes. I woke up in the morning and my skin felt refreshed and tight and firm, but not in a bad way. I love, love, love this. I am going to be buying this again. Perfection for a nighttime serum. So from the brand Well People, I finished up their face cleanser. This is the Juice Cleanser. It's in a nice glass packaging with a pump top. I really like this. It sudsed up really nicely. It removed my makeup really nicely. I double cleanse. I use a cleansing balm and an actual like foaming cleanser to clean my skin every night. And this again came in the AIA beauty bundle and I like this. Do I think that it's worth a high-end price point? No. To me, it was equally as good as some drugstore cleansers. So I don't know if I would repurchase. Kind of depends on the price point, but honestly, it was a great cleanser. I just don't know if it is at a price point that I think is worth a repurchase. As always, dossier down. I always finish up at least one dossier fragrance. This is Woody Hyacinth. It's yummy. It's kind of musky, kind of fruity. I love Dossier. They replicate high-end perfumes for a much more affordable price. And I typically treat myself to one or two a month. I use these mainly when I go to the gym or when I go to bed. I always like to smell good. If I'm going out for an extended period of time, I'll use a little high-end fragrance because this one wears off pretty quickly. So you do have to reapply, but for the price point, if you're balling on a budget and you don't want to spend $300 on perfume, I can't recommend Dossier enough. I'll link it down below with a 5% discount that you can piggyback with any other discount on the website. So I did some traveling in the month of October. I actually went to Hawaii. So I used up a lot of small travel size, trial size things. This is what I take when I travel. It gives me a chance to try out multiple brands. They're small. I can take them in my carry-on if need be. So here's everything I used up on my trip to Hawaii. First up comes from the brand Ahava. And this is the Dead Sea Water Mineral Shower Gel. I really liked this. It doesn't have a lot of scent to it, but it soaps up really, really, really nicely. I think Ahava is a pretty pricey brand, but I really enjoyed this. Also from the brand Peach and Lily, this is their Retinol Eye Cream. Also very, very much liked this. This is something I would definitely repurchase. It layered really nicely under my makeup. I used it in the morning and it really just added hydration and plumped up my under eye. I'll be 48 here in a couple weeks, so I have quite a bit of fine lines and wrinkles, and I feel like this really did its job to hide those. Also from the brand Mad Hippie, I finished up their serum. This is the AHA Exfoliating Peel. Now I use this serum at night. So this was my nighttime serum. I figured that it would do its business while I slept, and I really liked this serum a lot. I was actually kind of bummed out when it was gone, and I think Mad Hippie is fairly affordable, so I would repurchase. Another serum that I finished up in Hawaii comes from the brand Skin Inc., and this is their French Pine Bark Serum. Now this is one that I used in the morning. So I used my Mad Hippie at night and this one in the morning. This is okay. Do I think it's the best serum in the world? No. Am I looking to repurchase? Probably not. And then I finished up the Garnier Micellar Water. This is what I used on my trip to remove my eye makeup. So instead of taking my big Sephora eye makeup remover, I just take micellar water to remove my eye makeup. Would I buy this for travel? Yes. Is this something I would use every day? Probably not, because you know, I'm a diehard for the Sephora eye makeup remover. I'll link the one I love down down below, but for travel, this was great. More products used up when I went to Hawaii. I really went through these products in Hawaii. I was there for a week, and some of these I had used on a previous trip and finished up in Hawaii. So this is the lotion that I took. This is actually from last year, so I wanted to finish this. This is from the brand Hemp's. It's the Peppermint Vanilla Swirl. Love this. I actually got several compliments when I would put this on and then go to dinner, go out on the town. I would get compliments that I smelled good. This is the perfect pairing of peppermint and vanilla. If it comes back this holiday, I will be repurchasing. I also finished my Amika Perk Up Dry Shampoo. Love, love, love this dry shampoo. It does not leave a white cast on my dark hair. So I really, really like this. Definitely would buy again. Also from the brand Aveda, I did wash my hair a lot in Hawaii. I spent a lot of time in the ocean in the pool. This is the Pure Finish leave-in conditioner. So I always bring a leave-in conditioner just to make sure that my hair is healthy and hydrated while traveling, especially to warm destinations. And I loved this. This is the first time I've tried this from Aveda, and I will be repurchasing. And lastly, in Hawaii, I use my Lil Baby Urban Decay All-Nighter. We already talked about how much I love this setting spray. Here's a cleansing balm I finished, and this was a new brand to me. This is Skin & Co. Sicilian Light Cleansing Balm. So first of all, I do not like the smell of it. It is like gluey, waxy smelling. I didn't like the smell at all. It took my makeup off. Do I think it's any better than, say, the e.l.f. one? No. So I would not repurchase this based on the smell alone. And I have a feeling, just packaging related, this came in a subscription box. She probably a little bit on the pricey side, so not a repurchase for me. Now these are not empty, but when I was packing for my trip to Hawaii, I threw these into my empties. These are from Pravana. This is the Perfect Blonde Purple Shampoo. I no longer have blonde highlights, so I found these in my travel. This is literally almost gone, probably down to here, and this is about 3/4 gone. So I went ahead and threw these in my empties because I don't use blonde shampoo anymore. If you do use purple shampoo, this brand, amazing. Finish this up today. This is from the brand Juvia's Place, and this is their liquid highlight. So it's the one that has the big fat doe foot. I use this not as liquid highlighter, but to mix in with my foundation. It's actually what I have on today. This came in my Juvia's Place subscription box. I've actually purchased this myself and really love it. Echo the sentiment I said before when I had the other one in my empties. There's not a lot of product in here. I go through this really, really fast. So if you're someone that mixes a cream or liquid highlight into your foundation, you're going to use this super quickly. If you just dab a little on your cheek and blend it out for highlight, it'll last you a long time. So kind of depending on your use, I would still repurchase because I really like the product. I have 2 brow products that I finished. First up is from Essence. I am currently using this. I've already repurchased this. It's the Make Me Brow. It's fantastic. I think it's $5, 10 out of 10. Love it. And then I also finished up the brow gel from the Sephora brand, and I actually like this one as well. Now this one's a little bit more expensive, so if I had to choose between the Sephora brand or Essence, I would probably go with Essence, although both of them are really good. I have another liquid highlight that I mixed in with my foundation that I finished up. This is from the brand In Beauty Project. This is Face Glaze. This was great. This reminded me of a moisturizer with luminescence with some shimmer in it. It's really beautiful. Would it work as a liquid highlight? I don't think so. I feel like if you are a liquid highlight person, you're better off with the Juvia's Place. But if you like to mix it in with foundation, this one's great. I really, really liked this. I probably wouldn't buy it again. I've never heard of this brand before. I don't know anything about its price point or how easy you can access it. There's just other ones that I like better, but this was really nice. Now I finished up this little baby today. It actually came in a Sephora Favorites kit. This is from the brand Jisoo. I actually saw this when I was shopping the Sephora sale because I was in need of a new hair oil, which is exactly what this is. It's actually the hair oil I have in today. I have mixed feelings about it. I didn't purchase this, by the way. I have a different brand that I'm going to test out. Actually, stay tuned for a Sephora haul. I've already ordered twice from the Sephora sale, so that's coming. My only complaint about this one, it adds hydration, it takes away frizziness, it adds shine, but it also makes my hair look a little greasy. And I do not have greasy hair. I have dry hair. I mean, I can go 2 weeks without washing my hair and it's not greasy. So this, I feel like, just makes it look a little bit greasy, even using the tiniest bit. So I chose not to repurchase this brand, although I do like it. If you have like even more dry hair than me, it would be great. But for me, I skipped out on it and I'm going to try a different brand. Again, stay tuned for my Sephora haul. Grande Lash MD Lash Serum. This is just a mini sample. I just finished this up. I was actually going to repurchase this at the Sephora sale, and I get the FabFitFun subscription box, and I picked this as a choice item, which I was so excited about. I love a lash serum. serum. My lashes have never been longer, thicker, and healthier than using this one, especially the Grande Lash. Highly recommend. I'll link it down below for you. My go-to lash serum. Speaking of serums, I finished this one just today. This has been my morning serum for the month of October. This is from the brand Byram Beauty, and this is their serum. This packaging is really nice. However, it's messy. So the lid screws off and it's literally open. And I just poured it in my hand and dabbed it on my skin. But I felt like there was always product on the bottle. Like I was constantly wiping the bottle off, which was a little bit annoying. I think it would be better served in a pump form. So I probably wouldn't repurchase this. I liked it. It was a great morning serum, but because it's messy and it's probably pricey, it's a skip for me. Finished up the AOA concealer. This is the Dollar Makeup brand from Shop Miss A. This is the Locked Creamy Concealer. I have a whole video full face of Dollar Makeup coming your way this month. That's when I bought this, was to try in that video. And spoiler alert, it's good. She's thin. She's not a thick concealer. You have to use a lot if you want a lot of coverage. I don't like a lot of coverage because I have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles and it just settles in them and looks cakey and crusty. So I like this because I'm able to apply a thin layer or build it up for a little bit thicker. And I want to say it's like $1.30, $1.50. Great concealer, honestly. I also finished the Fenty Beauty mascara. This one is okay. It's okay. I will say that I like the wand of it. But you do have to really use a lot if you like a thicker mascara. If I'm gonna wear mascara, I want it to be thick and I want my lashes to be long and black and dark and full. And this mascara did that. I just had to use a lot of it to achieve that. It came in a subscription box. Is it something I would buy? Probably not. I think there's drugstore mascaras that perform equally as well, especially like the Essence Lash Princess. One coat of that will do what 3 or 4 coats of this Fenty one does, and it's $5. This I threw away. I hate this product with a passion. This is from Jaclyn Cosmetics, and this is her eye primer. So what you're supposed to do with this is put this under your eye before applying makeup. Can you hear that? It is watery. It's disgusting. When you go to squeeze it out, no matter how much you shake it, it comes out as water. It's awful. It's absolutely awful. It's not empty. I can't bring myself to use it anymore. And last but not least, this is an exciting empty for me. This is from the brand Iconic London, and this is the bronzer. Woo, woo. This was in my Project Pan. This was in my Shop My Stash. This was in what I use as a bronzer every single day till it was gone. And this is a huge bronzer. It took me months upon months upon months, and I'm so glad that it's gone. This is a really nice bronzer, but it's a lot of bronzer, and I'm really trying to use what I have. I'm targeting a bronzer to go through every month. I'm targeting a cream blush to go through and use it up. I'm trying to use up what I have. So I'm so happy this is gone. This is a big win for me as an empty. Would I buy this again? Yes, I really enjoyed this bronzer. It's pretty, it blends beautifully, it sinks into the skin. So happy I finally finished it. So those are all of my October empties, and I feel really good about how much product I used up in October. Whenever this basket is at least half full, I consider that a big win. When I'm using up makeup and skincare, huge win. So again, everything is linked down below for you. If you enjoyed another empties, give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to stop by the description box for all of the products, my favorite beauty subscription boxes, all of the makeup that I'm wearing in today's video if you would like to recreate this look, discounts to my favorite indie brands, and come follow me on TikTok for a little bit more beauty on a budget. That's a wrap on this big basket of October empties.